Hey guys, this is Nikhil Kumar Gupta. I am the guy who's going to review your music that you have all posted in the comments to my post approximately 20 hours ago. Now, you probably think that I am some delusional wannabe nerd who thinks he knows everything enough, at least, to review any kind of music. Then that's why I've invited entries from all genres and all language. Thing is, that might be true, but what is really my source of inspiration is the fact that a lot of musicians have to give up in the early stages of their music creation because there's simply nobody there to tell them if they're going the right way. And to tell you the truth, it's not really difficult. I mean, in music, right, what feels right is probably right. But if something is too easy to do, very few people even bother to do it. I'm going to be the guy who's taken up this task. Now, there are a few things. Now, this is not a trailer of what my videos are going to be like. I mean, there's going to be properly edited, and there are going to be featured some real music, some real mixing, some real technical stuff, and they're going to be at better locations. I'm going to be better looking than I'm right now. Basically, it's my introduction to all of you, all those who have replied to my request, and I'm going to discuss a few points that I have prepared here with you, and these are really important things. The first thing is, I'm not going to be overly regular for the first few times. I mean, I've got exams coming up 15 days later, and there's stuff, all stuff, I'm just a first year student, and there's no media network backing me. I'm just doing this because I want to do this. I want to do this for you. And please just keep your patience if I'm not posting for around 2-3 weeks, because I probably have something very serious to do. But if it picks up and if I get a lot of views and I get a lot of entries from you guys, I can probably make it into a complete regular vlog, and I can feature guest entries as well if I'm not there. Now, what I'm going to evaluate your music on are 5 parameters. First is instrumentation, second lyrical content, then there's originality, then there's the combustibility, or what I call it the X factor, or the feel, the overall feel of your song. Now, a lot of Indian guys know what I'm trying to say right now. All these 5 parameters are not going to be technically evaluated, rather they will be based on public opinion, as much public opinion as I can get. So that essentially means your music will be going out to a lot of people who will be dedicated at analyzing it, alright? And I'm really hoping if some of you guys show up for this work. Third point is active musicians only. So this video blog is going to be a connection between the listeners and the independent artists. Now, if I'm sending listeners your way, I don't want them to meet a dead end. That is, you should be actively involved in creating the music that you're suggesting I review, because and if you are not, then send these entries only to me if you are ready to take it up again. I am not going to act as your personal classified advertiser, because if you are hoping that you had a band and now you did great music, and now because of that music you are hoping that you can attract more musicians to come and join your band, then I am not up for it, dude. Please, you have to do that on your own, because it certainly brings the focus of the blog away from the most important things. Next thing is I'm planning to do my first video this coming Saturday, that is 10th January, that is 2015, and artists that I've decided to dedicate to theme it on is Bhanu Garia's Equism, Bill Lloyd's Edit Erase, and Bhargav Sharma's Raga. Now Bhargav Sharma has promised to post new compositions every week, so I'm hoping this will become a staple for my blog. And that's it basically. Just all I want to say to you guys in the end is live long and rock on.